Hey everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and tonight what we're going to design is a couple mini wreaths. So these are going to be miniature deco mesh wreaths, and I think they're going to be the perfect size for the interior of your home. As most of you guys know by now, I don't love massive designs inside of my home, and also designs that are, crazy. So it's going to make more sense later on as to, kind of what I mean by that. But if you're catching the replay, do me a favor and give me the thumbs up. Let me know down below. It's been a little while since we've been live. So we have been posting some other tutorials, but this is our first time live in a little while. So if you guys didn't see my new background yet, go to my Facebook page, my Facebook business page, and check it out. I am in love with it. Me and Alex did a very DIY background, and it turned out really cute. So first things first, I am going to be using a new cutting mat and a new rotary cutter. I haven't opened them, and this was a last-minute decision. I actually made this decision 4 minutes ago. So just right before we started this live. So the item number for our mat is MD0516. These, I believe, are $12.99 in our shop. This is bittersweet. So my rotary cutter still works. It's probably underneath a pile of stuff that I have on my table. So I just didn't feel like looking for it. That's literally the reason why we're using a new mat. Hey Sharon, hey Joe. All right, it's gonna get noisy for a second. And everybody, Dad is in the comments section. So be sure to say hi to Dad. Dad has actually been the one telling me to use a new cutting mat and a new rotary cutter. He's been yelling at me to do it. So finally, Dad, I'm gonna use it. Let's open up the rotary cutter. Let's read the thing. Ideal for mesh, fabric, paper, quilting, sewing, leather, photos, other general craft use. Convenient, safe, easy to operate. And it shows on the back handle is designed to fit comfortably for all projects. New patented design for safer use. Flexible safeguard works for both left and right-handed, which helps me because I'm a left-handed person, and they don't make a whole lot of things for left-handed folks. Make straight lines cutting easy, fast, neat, and precise for cutting mesh and fabrics. A hassle-free way to save time on your crafts. We do actually carry the replacement blades as well. So here it's just showing you how to change them. And your warning, do not cut yourself with it, basically is what it's telling you. Okay, so this mat looks a little wonky, and that's because it was wrapped in the plastic. Best thing to do is probably to let this sit for a little while. Let's see. How do we... Oh, there we go. Oh, it just slides up and down, and then it cuts. So it's going to be the moment of truth, you guys. Let's see. We're going to start... Let me know. Should we start with the Santa wreath first, or should we start with... All right. Well, I asked you guys, but I know what we're going to design first. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kara. Sharon's here. If you guys don't mind taking a second and sharing this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Helps me inspire others, and that is my main goal. So we're going to open up one of our mini work wreaths, and we haven't worked with one of these in a very long time. So item number for the red form is XX167824. And you guys, it's so weird. Now we carry scissors, we carry wire snips, we have the rotary cutter, the mats. Now I feel like a supplier. So we're going to remove that tag. I like to open up the wreath frame before working in our mesh. Hey, Kathy. Mesh we're using tonight, RY850024. And the color of this mesh is matte red. So moment of truth, let's see how this works. We're going to cut our mesh about 18 inches or so, maybe a little bit longer. Let's do 20. So I got to pull that down. All right, ready? And it cuts like butter. Cuts like butter. Oh, that's cool. I've never used mesh. I say give it a shot. You guys know we don't... Ooh, I just missed the mat. You guys know we don't do a whole lot of mesh here, but I thought it would be fun to mix it up tonight. So let's cut a few pieces at a time. So like I said before, this mat is only like $12.99, by the way. Not a bad price whatsoever. And You do have to use the rotary cutter with the self-healing mat. You can use the mat for anything, but this rotary cutter cannot be cut, you know, on wood or plastic or anything else. Well, this is plastic, but you only want to use a self-healing mat or else you'll dull your blade and damage your surface. Start placing one piece approximately 20 inches long inside of each twist. And if we have extras, we might just load it up because I don't want to save this roll. So we're doing a ruffle technique, and that just involves pinching in the middle, gathering towards you, and creating that ruffle or bow tie. Easy peasy. Your favorite color? Me too. Red has been my favorite color for a number of years. My favorite color before that, from when I was a little kid, was purple. I used to love purple. I still do, but red has a special place in my heart. Where are you guys? My mat is like a normal size mat. You guys are used to me. You know, we've been selling these mats and rotary cutters for the last year or so. Maybe a little bit less. And I've still been using the old one that I've had for 5 years. So, goes to show I'm not great at promoting things. But it's nice to make that change. I feel like a different Nick tonight using that. Hey Lou, what size is that mini wreath? So this is our 10 to 15 inch work form. We have them in red, green, white, evergreen, and then I think a couple other colors. We're gonna have pink in soon. So we're using the red. So look at the size of this already so far. Isn't that like the perfect size wreath? It's not too big, it's not too small. There's a lot of things you can do with this. You can turn this into a candle ring centerpiece. You can turn this into, you know, a wreath for your pantry or your cabinet door. Or if you just don't want a massive wreath, this might be a better size. Thank you guys for sharing. I see we're at almost 400 viewers. Don't forget to follow us on our other social media. So our Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. What else we got? You can find these products at nicksseasonaldecor.com. We have a lot of cool Christmas things coming your way. As most of you guys know, Christmas is my favorite time of year, and it's the time to shine. So we have a lot of things that I want to get done before then, and I'm taking you guys with me. From Myrtle Beach, or Neptune Beach. Hey, Rena. Thank you for commenting. I know I keep missing the board. Did I cut into the table? I'm good. I'm so used to my tiny mat that only has, it's only like 16 inches. And it also has a little hole on the side. Do you guys know what I'm talking about from when they, you know, hanged it at the store? But this one doesn't, which is nice. So this one is 24 inches by 18 for $12.99, I think. All right. Can you show us how to make a bow, please? Yes. Do you guys want to see more bow tutorials? I asked that the other night. We haven't filmed a new one in so long. I think it's well-deserved now. So if you guys are the bow making type or you need help bow making, let me know. I want to do a bunch this year. And if I've helped you learn how to make a bow in the past, let me know as well. I always love when you guys let me know that I've helped. Like I said, there's no greater tip. You don't have to buy from me. You don't have to join the wreath community. You don't have to purchase our supplies or our finished designs. More than anything, if I've inspired you, I've done my job. All right, we have a few more pieces, so I'm just going to double up. Let's just add a little ruffle, I guess, a little curl. Just stick that in there. Open up again. Let's do another one. Just take that. Not even making it even. Stick it in there. So like I said, I think this would be perfect for centerpieces. Right? So I'm making it a little bit more poofy, but you can keep it a little bit more compact, and this would be perfect for that. Place a candle in the middle or a lantern, something. And you got the perfect centerpiece. I'm going to take whatever's left of this mesh. I think we're able to do 2. There's 1. There's 2. Always lock your rotary cutter. If I can figure out how. Oh, there we go. It's up, not down. My old one was down. And that's what's throwing me off. So I'm just going to take it. I don't want to waste it. And just place them in. Hello, Nick. I love watching your videos. Thank you, Danita. I appreciate that. How big are your curls? So, Colleen, anywhere from 16 to 20 inches. When I start getting exact, that's when I get kind of stressed out. Let me know if you guys are like that. You know, for many years, I'm a perfectionist by nature. For many years, I struggled with, you know, not getting things perfect. And once it kind of clicked in my brain, it just seems to work so much better. So here's our ribbon. Our ribbon has an item number of RGA 1141E9. This is our 2.5 inch farmhouse stripe. We're sold out of our other farmhouse stripe, but this is our green with the red glitter. So I'm going to cut a length of tails for starters. Like that. Grab a pipe cleaner. And start making a bow. Yeah, who's excited for Yaya's cooking videos? Some of you may have seen that post I made the other day. Yaya is excited to do some cooking videos. So let's do a traditional bow. I wasn't going to do that initially. We're going to add some presents to this too. So don't leave. All right, don't leave me. We have some presents to add. We're going to keep this very, very simple. We could have turned this into a kit. Alex has been working on other things, and I didn't want to give her the task of making a kit. I don't know if she made the other one into a kit, though, so she can be down below letting us know. But we're going to design a Santa after, like an actual Santa with a little hat and the face and some white deco mesh and a white frame. Ooh, almost just lost my roll of ribbon. So, doing a very fast bow. But like I said, we already have so many bow videos. We haven't done a new one, but that doesn't mean our old ones are bad. You know, we've been in business for years now. And my very first video ever that was pre-recorded was a bow making tutorial. So we probably have 100 by now. So definitely check out our page, and we will have more in-depth ones later on. This one's just a short and sweet bow. And we're making it really big because we're not going to add ribbons to every twist. I don't think we're going to add any twist. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are the best. You really are. All right, that's got to be good. Let's do one more for good measure. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. And notice that they're all off. It doesn't bother me, nor should it bother you. When we fluff it out, how many of you guys, by a show of hands, like the bows that I've made in the past? Have you ever seen one of my bows and said, I like it? If you have, just know that I wasn't being a perfectionist when I made it. So, like I said, I struggled for years with making sure the measurements were perfect, and if they weren't, then I would restart, and so on and so forth. And what I've realized is it's not going to make a huge difference. It'll still look just as beautiful. We're going to take those wires, bring them through, secure it to the frame. Yes, Renee, you can go back, or you can just go to our Facebook page or YouTube channel and search through our old videos. You can actually search right on our page and type in bow, and you know, all of our bow making tutorials will pop up. So another thing too, I forgot to announce this. We are not on Bodabra this month. I will keep you all updated as to what's happening for November, but for the rest of the month, Sandy, the creator of Bodabra, will be hosting the lives. And how does that look by not being a perfectionist? I think that looks pretty darn good. This kid has an amazing talent indeed. Thank you, Judy. Love everything you do. You guys are the best. So I'm just going to curl these tails up to just get them out of the way. And if you hear my stomach rumble, I'm hungry. So I apologize in advance. And I got to stop thinking about what I want to eat after this because it's just going to rumble more. Okay, bow is in place. How cute is that? And I only have 2 more products for this, so hopefully it'll turn out cute. I mean, it already looks cute to me. All right. We have this present, or these 2 presents. So if you guys have seen these on the website and didn't know exactly how big or how small they were, this is what they look like. These are about $7 or $8. We have a few different styles. You know, different price, or maybe they're the same price, but this is like an $8 spray and you get 2 presents. This one has an item number of XS994032 and it has a red present, red bow with green polka dots. So I'm just going to snip these off using our new wire snips. Lots of you guys have bought these from us so far. They're going really fast, so I definitely recommend snagging it. We'll have more, but in the time being. We're going to take this one. Oop, I yanked that a little hard. So I'm just going to stretch it out. Don't do what I do. Hold it just from the wire. But that's okay. We'll take a little hot glue, poke it right back in. You won't even be able to tell. Yeah, the presents are large. And actually, Lisa, I believe you had a question about these presents. Well, they're not incredibly large, but they're decent size for the price. But that's what they look like. We have them in a few colors. We'll place that one there. Here we have the other one. This one's more kind of tall. And it's very strong. So if you stretch this out, I don't want to because I have the perfect spot for it. I'm going to pull this out. And just add a little more reinforcement. I don't want that to fall off. But you could stretch it out and it would be good. We're good to go at least. Go lift up. Those 2 presents there. What do you guys think of that? I think that looks so cute so far. I'm not done yet, so don't leave. We have another one to make, but I have a few more things I want to add to this one. We have these curly cues. We actually sent out the red and white one in, actually, it might have been this one. In the bargain box, we have a few left. XP360769, or 66 rather. And they are $1.99. We have them in green and red and white. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy I decided to do this. I think this looks so cute. What do you think, Dad? You guys already know Dad is my #1 cheerleader. He was just watching Date Night in the Wreaths community, and now he's here with me. So, which leads me to this. You guys want to see what we made in the Wreaths community tonight? Look at that teardrop. Stay tuned. It will be listed on Etsy, and we'll have a picture posted for you guys to see. But we created that beautiful teardrop swag with the cardinals and the bird nest, the pine cones and the red velvet. But that's what Dad was watching, and now he's here. Hey, Sharon. I know we're almost done with this one, but I think just having a few ingredients, I think it pays off. I think it looks really cute. Not overdoing it. Not working in ribbon in every twist. Not using 10 different ribbons. Keeping it simple tonight. There's 2. Should we work in a few more? Hands up if we should work in a couple more. I think right there, a piece or 2. And then just kind of circulate. But you guys can let me know. What do you think? Hello, Nick and family. Welcome, Paul. Nice to have you back. That's gorgeous. Thank you. I know, we carry those birds' nests, actually. We have the 6-inch and the 10-inch. And what I was telling the Wreaths community is I'm really proud and honored to have them. They're handmade in the USA. And whenever possible, we like to get things from the USA. And I made a joke saying that there ain't many things that we get. But I'm proud that all of our grapevines are made in the USA. Yes, that needed to go there. Dad says perfect the way it is. Dad, You already see me unraveling the plastic. Go along with it. Right? So, Dad, comment down right now. Nick, work in a few more. And these are the same color as the ribbon and the presents. That one's just tucked in a little bit. Let's see. Should I just bring that down? So we worked in 4. Should I add one more underneath, or does that look cute? We got a little snow from that swag. What do you think? So it's not a kit, but you guys can find all of these products available. We do have them all in stock at nickseasonaldecor.com. Maybe we'll turn it into a future kit. Maybe we'll mix it up and use the other presents. We have black, red, and white striped. We have this one, and we also have a white present with red and lime green stripes going down it, which is really cute too. We've used that one in the past. So that is wreath number 1. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. You guys are so nice tonight. Oop, there goes my command strips. Not like you guys aren't always nice, but we're going to take our white mini form now. We did run out of our pencil 24-inch work forms. We ran out of the white, we ran out of the red, and a few other colors. But Dad ordered like 500 colors. We have like 20, well, not 500, but we have like 25 colors of work forms in stock. From teal to magenta to lilac to lime green, emerald green, evergreen, pink, purple, metallic, both in pencil, the thicker twist ties, which I don't know if they have a normal name, but or another name, but the normal ones. I like the pencil. And we also have mini. So there's the white one, item number of XX167827. And I think you guys are going to like this one more. So I know we're going to lose some people, but we're creating a Santa tonight. Look at that. Item number for the mesh is RE890027. And I want to say we have tons of everything in stock, but if we don't have tons, we have a decent amount. Let's say that much. We're going to cut these approximately 20 inches or so. I know we have at least 3 cases of this. And this is one of my favorite types of mesh now, the vertical stripe. So you can do this with a larger Santa head. We're going to be dealing with the smaller Santa head we have in stock. And we have, I'm going to say 200 plus of them. I ordered a lot because I knew you guys were going to like them. I didn't want to run out. I hate running out of things. And I know we run out a whole lot, but I appreciate you guys still coming back to us despite sometimes the shortages. So for this, we're going to just do the same thing. Create a ruffle. Not being super particular with how perfect that ruffle is, because in the end, it's not going to matter. So for those of you in business, in the wreath community world, selling, first of all, post your business links down below. I would love to check them out after this video. But second of all, here's a quick tip. Have wreaths that are smaller like this in your shop. Not everybody either has the space or the want to purchase, a massive wreath, or even a standard size wreath can be, rather large. Lots of people, myself included, oftentimes would be more inclined to purchase a smaller wreath like this one. Especially if you're placing it inside, if you're placing it on a door, or, closet door or whatever, you might not want something big. So have these available in your Etsy shop. Have them available in boutiques. For those of you that are in boutiques or craft fairs or craft shows, it takes one roll of mesh, one sign, and these signs are only like $2, $3 in our shop, and it takes one form, and that's it. So I don't know if Alex turned this into a kit. Let's see. I don't know if she did, but it's got to be a really cheap kit with 3 ingredients. So just for those of you guys that have been with me this entire video, let me know. Did you guys watch up until this point, or did you just tune in or tune in late? But if you did watch from the beginning, you might notice that this mat is starting to relax a little bit. So it's a weird way of putting it, but the word relax is the perfect way to describe it. Being in a plastic bag rolled up, in the back of a truck on one of those cargo thingies coming from overseas with the heat, the moisture, the humidity, the air. It kind of conforms to whatever shape it is. So by lying this flat on my table tomorrow morning, it's going to be completely flat to the table. And it's already kind of flattening. Another thing that kind of needs to relax, per se, is Christmas trees. If you purchase a fresh Christmas tree, which we purchase hundreds every year, but we don't use them in our home. But if you purchase one and it's rolled up, or even if it's not, even if you just cut it down yourself and go home 20 minutes later, best practice is to wait overnight or 2 days or 3 days, even better, before decorating it, before adding your lights, because it's going to look a little awkward. Same goes with fresh centerpieces and arrangements. After a little while, things seem to relax and kind of take a better shape to them. And these mats seem to be the same way. Just came in. Welcome, Kathy. Tiffany's been here since the beginning. Betty just tuned in. Lou's been here since the start. Thank you, Lou. When are you going to decorate the large wreath? Did you guys see that reel I posted? I don't do a whole lot of reels, and I know they're kind of pushed on social media right now. Everybody's doing reels, and we're trying to work on some more at the moment. But I created one, or Alex created one, where we designed assembled is the word, a massive 72-inch wreath. So we have one in now. I did order one last Christmas with that massive Christmas order that we got. And still getting to this day. I can't believe we got an order so big. Whew. But I ordered a massive one then, and that won't come in for a little while. Or no, the spring order. I forget. So we're going to have two 72-inch wreaths. And the number one question is, when are you going to decorate it? And the other question is, where are you going to put it? So there's one wall inside my house that we think is going to be the perfect spot. It's just a matter of getting to it. It's as soon as you open our front door, we have like 20-foot ceilings in that room. Only room in our house that has high ceilings like that. So I want to put one there. I want to put one outside, maybe on my garage door. And we have another idea for the other one. We're just waiting to see if it gets approved or not. So if you're local, it might be something interesting for you. So we have that so far. We still have another good section of mesh. We added a second piece to that because I already pre-cut it. But if we didn't pre-cut that, we probably have enough to do half a wreath. So purchase 2 rolls. You'll be able to create 3 wreaths, I'd say. Now we're going to use our small Santa face. So this, I believe, is our 8-inch. We also have a 12-inch. And the packaging shows, some products that you can use with it. We carry this. We carry that. Actually, we have everything on this, which is funny. Item number of MD0925. These are only a few dollars. And they're so cute. Let me catch up. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Linda. Yeah, who's excited to see the giant wreath? I'm going to show you guys a little hat I made for this as well. We're going to take our wire. Melanie's so excited to see the massive wreath. Me too, Melanie. I really am. It's so thick and so full, and it's heavy for the size, but it's not extremely heavy. I thought it was going to weigh a little bit more. I think it only weighs like 29 pounds is what the box said, which obviously for a plain wreath can be a lot. But keep in mind, you guys, it's 72 inches, and it's like a foot thick. So I know some of you guys asked if we should carry it. So if you guys want to purchase your own, it comes in 6 pieces and it just kind of screws together, just with your hands. You don't need to use a gun for it, a screw gun for it. So maybe that's something we eventually could do. But it would have to be bought individually because we're not combining your fragile little ornaments and picks with a 72-inch wreath. So I'm just taking it and securing it. So again, the form item number is XX167827. And if you haven't checked out my Etsy shop yet and you like to purchase completed designs, we listed a few new ones. I'm pretty bad sometimes about listing my designs. And I sometimes wait a long time and forget, and then and whatnot. But we listed one of my favorites that we created this year a couple hours ago, and I'm sure it's going to go fast. So I know not everybody likes to make their own wreath, which is A-okay. We got you covered for that too. Okay, it's secured. I'm just going to place this face directly on top, and then we can kind of shuffle the mesh around. I don't mind seeing it like that. That doesn't bother me. I think it's cute. I'm going to tuck in the twist underneath. That way we're not seeing the twist, and we're just seeing that beautiful mesh. All right, hat time. So I just took a hat. I wore it earlier, but I posted a reel of me making a joke, but the joke flopped, and I think it was just confusing. So I deleted it, but here's a hat. I've used it a couple of times over the last few years, and what I've done is I've just wrapped it into like a little ball, so it's a little bit more kind of size appropriate for this design, and I just use a little wire to wrap it. So I'm going to just take that wire, and let's secure it right about here. Well, maybe we should place it directly in the middle so we cover up that little wire. So I'll just feed it through, secure it to the frame and not just the mesh. If you secure things just to the mesh, you guys, over time they'll begin to sag. So this hat can, cover the whole face eventually if you do that. I'll just stick that there. Thank you for the shares. Donna's just joining. No worries, Donna. I'm thankful to have you. And for those of you guys that are watching the replay, if you made it this far, let me know. So again, I just took the hat and I just kind of folded it inwards. Is it the best approach? No. A half hour before date night in the wreath community, I was thinking about going to the Dollar Tree, which is just a couple minutes up the road, and I didn't want to. So, and maybe if we can find a source for these cute little hats, maybe we'll carry little hats. So there's the hat. Should we add a little bow? What are you stuck on? There we go. I saw your reel wasn't that bad. I just think people didn't understand, Bob. I think that was the issue, which is okay. I'll try again. Hey, Mary. Mary's still here. All right, so we use that red velvet for date night. I'm thinking maybe we'll just make a little red velvet bow for underneath him. So maybe we'll just cut a length of ribbon. Cut it that long. Have spent the day catching up on your videos. Looking forward to the big wreath. Well, thank you for that, Teresa. That's really nice of you watching my videos today. Should we do 4 loops? I'm thinking just 2. 2 might loop nice, along with a little button loop. So this is one of our 50-yard velvets. We have lots of velvet coming, and we have a decent selection in stock as well. I'm a huge lover of velvet, and no matter how much ribbon I use of other styles, even my burlap ribbon, no ribbon competes with me than velvet. For the amount I use. So at Christmas time, in a stretch of about 2 weeks, I use more ribbon than I do year round, and especially velvet. So I actually started working with ribbon through non-wired velvet. So I actually started with the hardest, form of ribbon to design with, which some of you guys might be like, well, maybe that's why you're so good with wired ribbon. Well, you can look at it that way, but you can also look at it as, maybe that's why you wanted to pull your hair out for so many years. But I love velvet. There's nothing quite like it. And here in New England, every house has a fresh wreath or a fresh kissing ball or a fresh garland with red velvet. You'll see it everywhere. It's so dark and dreary out here in Massachusetts or New Hampshire, where I'm at right now, during the winter, that having that pop of red on your door, you see it from like 10 miles away. It's so bright and so cheerful, and it just brightens the darkness. What do you guys think of that? Cute? Yeah, show some hearts if you think it turned out cute. Cheryl says, I made one of these last year and I used ribbon that said ho, ho, ho. Oh, I got to see that. Definitely share a picture. And for those of you guys that haven't joined the Nick's Seasonal Decor crafting community, it is free. There's almost 80,000 members, so many different crafters. You are missing out. Join our free group. That way you can get inspired by others. I've already seen so many Christmas posts this year that have inspired me in the group, and I can't wait to tackle some of those projects. So there is our little Santa man. What do you think of him? So adorable. Love it. Thank you, Karen. Very cute. Thank you, Marianne. So there's our little Santa. Glue the hat. So you can glue the hat. You need to do something with that hat. Yeah. I'm going to see if I have a smaller hat. Well, I don't have a smaller hat. My head's the size of a watermelon. But I'm going to see if maybe like PetSmart has one for a dog. Or maybe the Dollar Tree has like little ones. I saw online, I Googled it before this video, and I saw on Amazon, they have packs of 12 for, what is it? For wine bottles. So it's like a little wine topper. I think that might be a little small, but never hurts to try. So there's our little Santa. You know, I think it's cute. So that's wreath number 2. And for those of you that missed out on wreath number 1, you'll be able to watch the replay in just a couple of minutes. And we created this adorable little Christmas wreath. So thank you all so much for tuning in. You can find all of the products available at nicksseasonaldecor.com. Free shipping over $119. Make sure to follow our other social media. You can learn more about the Wreath community at wreathcommunity.com. And while you're at wreathcommunity.com, we have a calendar where you can add events directly to your phone. So upcoming lives and upcoming tutorials, you can get notified from it since we've stopped sending out texts. So you can find our finished designs in our Etsy shop, and you know, these both, well, this one will be listed. I'll figure out the Santa one. I'll figure out a cuter hat. But this one I think is adorable. And I think this would make somebody's home a little bit more festive. So love you guys. Thank you for the hearts, the shares, the comments, the engagements, the love. More than anything, I am here to inspire you. So if I've done a good job at that, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's on the calendar, so add it to your calendar. Bye, everyone.